Good evening, everybody. Welcome to your Ruben Amorim press conference reaction show for the West Ham game. So, in tonight's show, I'm going to be giving my thoughts on Ruben Amorim's press conference, and where what I may do is I may stop the press conference halfway through if he's said anything what catches my eye, and yeah, basically, maybe talk about Garnacho as well, because why I am now officially Garnacho out. It's taken me time to realise that he's not good enough. Now I'm fully Garnacho out. I've seen enough people, and I'm going to explain my reasons why. Big up to every single one of you who's live and locks in this evening. Much appreciated. If you're new to my YouTube channel, why not consider hitting the subscribe button, as I upload plenty of Manchester United content on this YouTube channel. And also, I talk about loads of other things apart from football, because all of my F1 content is returning back into this channel. Yes, it has won the poll by a landslide, people. So my F1 videos will be returning back to this channel, people. So yep, you are an F1 fan, make sure you are hitting the subscribe button as well. Now, I set up a community poll asking my community would they like to see my F1 channel converted into a shorts channel where I do like food reviews and talk about different topics and that. So, yep, that's my plan anyway. And also in the title is my football channel. Make sure you are subscribing to that channel because, I have plenty of football content on that channel. I talk about loads of other football teams. And make sure as well you are subscribing, like I said, to this channel. You like your football content, F1 content, and loads of other stuff. And in the description to this video and pinned on top of the live chat is my channel membership. Yes, I have a level 1 and level 2 membership, people. So if anyone wishes to become a YouTube channel member today and help fund my YouTube channel, you can find all the information pinned on top of the live chat. But big up to every single one of you live and logs in already in this evening. Much appreciated. We will see if someone's in the live chat. Nope, not yet. So that's okay. That's no worries, guys. But, big up to every single one of you. And so, yep, Ruben Amorim has been speaking to the media. Before I get started with tonight's press conference, I want to hear what he says about that epic comeback last night, people. Let's have a listen to what Ruben Amorim said in his post-match interview, because that'd be interesting. Here we go. Ruben Amorim post-match interview, because I not listened to it yet. 8 minutes long, so let's listen to it, people.
Okay, who wants to start with the microphone, please?
Hi Ruben, congratulations. What do you make of the performance of your side and getting
was a good result. I think if you look at both games, was so much tougher than if you look just to the results. We have so many.
I mean, until we made them substitutions, we were terrible last night. Let's get it right here, people, yeah? Let's absolutely getting an everything right.
Any weakness, and you can understand that in the game. But we are fighting, and we managed to pass. I think we deserve, if you look at 2 games, to be in the final.
Ruben, I know you said that winning it won't last a lot. I think winning it would surely give you and your team huge belief going forward, quite apart from the money that you get. It'd be a trophy or tell everybody that you are on the right path. It's obviously the biggest game that you've had since you've been.
I think that is clear, and I agree. The money is not the most important. Even the title, to win a title as a coach, is that feeling. Is that feeling that we can do good things. The feeling to give something to our fans, especially in this kind of season. So I agree. It's not just playing Champions League next year. Is that feeling to that we can change things.
Brilliant. Fantastic.
I big up to you, Daniel 814, but big up, mate. Good evening.
When he scored the second goal, you just had this massive grin on.
Not just me. If you look at the bench, that is the best thing. That is the best feeling for as a coach. When you look at the other guys on the bench and they are so happy for Mason Mount, because everybody in that dressing room see Mason Mount doing everything he can to be available. He's really good player, and you can see both goals are really good goals. So I think not just Mason Mount, not just me, but also the teammates. They were so happy for him. James.
Aaron, you've won major titles before, but if you were to win this trophy in context of this season, the difficulties you've had, where would this rank among your achievements?
So every coach will say that the next one is the most important. I think is the title with more exposure, but I cannot say that is the most important title. I think your first one, I think, is more important because you want to establish you as a coach and to win something to say that you have a title. But it will be massive, especially after this season in Premier League. So for me, it's the most important because it's the next one. Dave.
You said you were excited tonight as a team, and that was the case certainly in the first half. Do you feel it will be a similar story in the final against Tottenham, who beat Manchester United 3 times this season, all 3 games? And with that record, do you feel that you're due a win over them, and you're the fans winners?
Every game has its history. So we lost the 3 last games. We can win this one. So if you look at the odds, we are closer to win than to lose. Both teams are going to play like all or nothing in this kind of game. It's quite similar. The position of the coach is quite similar. I know that Ange has one.
One thing's for sure, if Ange Postecoglou is playing his high line, we can definitely expose that 100%.
One more year. It is different, the context, but we are struggling both of us.
Context, there's that buzzword, context. Yep, that famous word, what's been used? Context.
So I don't know what is going to happen. That is a good thing and a bad thing with this team. I never know. So I will try to prepare the game. But I think we are improving. If we have more solutions and you can see that we can take Garnacho that give us the speed, the transition for Ahmad, and to have that possibility can help us to win games. Mason Mount, Kobe Mino, all these players, we can choose from these players and to prepare a final in a better way. So that we have to understand that this a final is completely different from Premier League games.
Aaron, what's your intention with the substitutions with Mount and Ahmad, and what make their?
I think they changed the games, but that is credit to the players. What I felt that we need.
They did a much better job than Garnacho. Fucking heck, man. Why did he stay on the pitch for so long? Absolute biblical stinker and hooks for Garnacho.
Need a little bit more energy. We had to keep the ball. I think when you play with Manu and Casemiro, we win in some areas, but we lose a little bit in the way we push forward the team. Bruno Fernandes is a really good player to drive the ball, but also to start the play with long passes, and that ability can help us. Amad is to change the Amad, because I felt that Ghana was a little bit tired. It was my fault because he did a really good job against Brentford. But we need to also to try to win games in Premier League. It's hard to think about everything in.
See, I like that. Accountability. Ruben Amorim admitted that it was his fault for picking Garnacho, because apparently he's saying Garnacho looks a bit tired. That Ruben Amorim knows that he's probably been overworking Garnacho, so he's willing to take accountability for it, which is absolutely amazing. Because you know what they say, people? Accountability is the best ability. And I really believe in that as well. I really do.
In this kind of game, so my thinking is always to help the team to win.
Sorry, to follow on from that question, your substitutions are changing again. Are they capable of playing 90 minutes on Sunday and indeed in Europa League final?
No, it's going to be hard. Players like Mason Mount, we have to be careful. Amad is still getting his momentum. So some players are not capable to do that. I felt we rest Nus, but you can feel it. Mazraoui doesn't have the energy in this moment, so we'll try to help him in that department. Dalot is doing everything to recover, and I think they will push now to be available. So some players cannot play 90 minutes, and you have to protect them to don't get injuries to the final.
And that concludes the post-match press conference.
Cool. So that was the post-match interview then, and yeah, he sounds very happy. Big up to you, Adam Partridge. Big up, mate. But big up to you, mate. Good evening, as always. So, just been listening to Ruben Amorim's post-match interview. Now, I'm going to get on with the press conference, people. The pre-match press conference. Manchester United versus West Ham. So let's go for it.
30 p.m. tomorrow. Let's start with Carl.
Earlier, you mentioned that the team has some weaknesses, and after your trip to Lyon, you said the squad is lacking some characteristics. Are you willing to share the sort of thing that you're trying to get the squad to learn that perhaps is not there yet?
No, I will not share too much, but you can understand the character when I say character.
Literally, don't give anything away to journalists, will be my advice. Because, they'll try and spin the narrative. So it's best to just keep it to yourself.
3-6 is players that play more inside than outside. That small things, even the foot. It's really important in the position that Gardner played today as a right 10. To have a left foot can change the way you play. To have some wingers that are more offensive than defensive can change the way we play. So these kind of things that we are going to try to do in the future is going to take time. It's not going to be one summer or whatever. So I was just talking about that. And then the weakness, you can see the game. We have so many problems. Even winning these kind of games, you can see during the game, we have a lot of things to improve.
What are you going to do now in the Premier League? Or are we just not going to see Bruno and Harry Noyaki play for these next two games? I think you want to see, I don't know, some game time before they have to play Spurs.
No, they will play because sometimes it's better to play. What I will protect is the players that can get an injury. For example, Bruno or the last game before Tottenham, but we moved the game to Friday, Chelsea. So we'll have time to recover. We want to win, to be competitive also in Premier League. Bruno doesn't have the problem of any injury but Harry has. So we'll have to manage that. But they have to play, and it's better to play than to stay out.
At the end of this season, as a post-season tour, just wondering what are your thoughts on that, and were you consulted on it?
Yes, I was consulted, and again, I already spoke about that. We cannot say nothing after this season, so we need to help we need to help the club, because the club win some money. We are going to connect with our fans around the world, and that is important, especially when we lose and we disappoint our supporters during this tough season. So I think is the least we can do. And we are going to take all the team, young kids also. We'll have the staff there. We had a lot of changes in the staff, so we are trying to build something as a family. I think is also a good thing.
Basically, Adam, my train is at 9:26, so we're going to head off about 9 o'clock, mate. And then my train to London Paddington's at about 9:26, and then that takes just over an hour to get to London Paddington, which I'm excited to go into London Paddington Station, because it's always been a railway station I've wanted to visit. Because you know me, I absolutely love my trains. So yeah, it'd be absolutely epic to see London Paddington in person for the first time ever. It'd just be brilliant, amazing.
Yes, yeah, yes.
Just in regards to competition places for your league final, do you expect it to be sort of dog?
I don't know. I expect
I got some evidence from that brown envelope, not in proper Chelsea fan. Yep. Do you like going on buses? I do, Josh, mate. Yep, I like going on trains and buses, Adam. Especially sat upstairs on the double-decker bus, you know, I love it, you know, when I'm sat on the bus upstairs, because you can see so much more upstairs.
For example, like I said, some players we have some doubts that they will recover, they will push forward a little bit, and we have to manage that, not to take the risk and to have big issues. Of course, they will fight for the places, they will be ready, excited, and that is the good thing, not just the final, but also to prepare the games of Premier League with something in our mind that we can win, and it's going to be massive.
Do you have to be a little bit careful of playing down to fierce in training the competition?
I don't have that in me. I will always push forward, but of course I will try to manage everything. They don't need a lot of load now, so the trainings are going to be soft in that department. But of course they will push each other.
What will you look for from these last 3 league games now? Because everybody will assess your season based on what happened in the final. You win it on.
Not sustainable day night sorting. Pick up Ruben, Amorim, Josh Shea. Absolutely, Adam.
And finish 16th, and that's when you lose it, and you finish 15th. It's terrible. What are you looking for from these?
We cannot save nothing from Premier League, but I think it's a good thing for them. We will not have a lot of trainings. They will fight for the place in the final in these games. I think against Brentford we had some mistakes that I felt that some of our players were thinking about this game. So we have to manage that. But we also have to acknowledge that we are Manchester United, and we need to win games also in Premier League, and we have to use every game to improve, even to prepare the final, but especially to prepare the future.
Last question.
Mate, honestly. I agree, Adam. Premier League in the bin, mate. Gone way beyond caring about that, mate. I checked out a long time ago on the Premier League, you know. Couldn't care less, mate. I really couldn't. But then you're not a true fan if you don't want Manchester United to win in the Premier League. I mean, what left is there? What's left to play for in the Premier League, yeah? Ridiculous. It's like, just focus on the Europa League. That has got to be our number one aim now. It's as simple as that. Because I do not want to get Ange Postecoglou a trophy, because I'll be mega seething. I'll be so angry if we gift him a trophy.
And criticism of your approach in the Premier League matches before he came to the choir spoken today about the players' performances in Premier League matches in between these key rugby.
Yeah, we are trying to do our best, but I agree we can do better. And when you, again,
Yeah, that's not sustainable day out sort of thing. Nowhere near sustainable, mate.
I don't have nothing to say about the criticism because we deserve it. We cannot, if we cannot accept everything in this kind of season, I think we are in the wrong business. And I have full acknowledge that, and I agree with all the critics. But in this moment, I think it's really clear, and we have to be smart, and we have to take a risk, and we have to take the risk to get a lot of critics from everybody because the standards of Roy Keane and all these guys are really high. But I have to make a choice. What is the best for the club, not what is the best for me? And I make a choice. In this moment, I'm going to save and try to save all the players because it's really important for us to win.
I'll be human as well, not happy. I don't blame you.
Fine. Thank you.
There we go. That's Ruben Amorim. Press conference and again. Well, should we listen to what Graham Potter's been saying? J. Fish Potter. I'm not much ready to go out on that press conference. Just, yeah, not really got much to say about that one. Graham Potter. Graham Potter press conference. Here we go. That is 7 minutes and 34 seconds.
Good afternoon, everyone. All ready at the back there? Yeah. Okay. James, you want to kick us off with Sky? Good afternoon, Graham. Manchester United clearly have one eye on the Europa League final, probably more than one eye, really. And have rotated plenty in the league of late in recent weeks. Does that give you a bit more of an advantage going into this one on Sunday, do you think? I think you have a slightly weakened side.
Manchester United have been shocking, and so West Ham as well. So, yeah, it could go either way in that game. Want to agree, Josh, mate? High standards. Manchester United don't win the Europa League, and I'll be human and sick as Spurs when it plays South London.
Well, we have no idea how Manchester United will approach the game. It's a Premier League game at Old Trafford. It's always complicated there. So we have to focus on ourselves, clearly.
I wouldn't say it's complicated because in the moment, the fear factor has gone at Old Trafford. You know, no one is scared to go into Old Trafford anymore. Let's get it right here, people, yeah? Let's absolutely get it right. And why would anyone be scared to go into Old Trafford? They think, oh, we're coming to Old Trafford, so we're not going to park the bus. We're going to attack and try and get something. Where before, teams used to absolutely fear going to Old Trafford. That's what I miss the most. Fear factor. Let's get it right here, people, yeah? Let's absolutely get an everything right.
And that's the only thing that we can control. Our performance, to go there and to try and get 3 points, of course. Results-wise, we're in a sort of a difficult moment. So we want to try and win. And it doesn't matter about the opponent because we can't do anything about what they do.
You've got a good record though against Manchester United. Unbeaten in your last 3 years. You also got last time you were Brighton manager, August 2022, I think. So,
Of course, in the reverse fixture, it marks the end of the road for Eric Ten Hag because after the West Ham game at the London Stadium, he was sacked the next day.
I've got good memories against playing against United, Manchester United that game.
Well, recently, I think so. Yeah, but it's a new team, a new club, new context. You don't get anything for what you've done.
No one is just said context. Famous buzzwords, people.
In the past, unfortunately, we have to start again. The players have responded really well again this week, trained really well, had a good session today, so we're looking forward to the game.
What do you make of the job that Ruben Amorim's done? Obviously, hugely, difficult job going in there, being pressure cooking. You've had a similar experience at Chelsea yourself. What do you think of the job that he's done there?
But like you say, it's a tough job to go in when he did. Multiple challenges. I think the club is in a position where there's lots of change, and the credit to Manchester United and the supporters there. They've supported him through a difficult spell. I think you need that, of course. And he's in the final now, so a great opportunity to have a fantastic season in the end. So that would be my observation from afar.
There's been announcements from the club about a few players leaving, being expressed well. So far, Fabianski all moving on. A word on them, Graham, and the contribution they've had to the football club.
Well, as the statement said, an amazing contribution. Part of a really successful period for the club. They've conducted themselves impeccably. Certainly for my time here, I can only speak highly of them. They've been fantastic professionals on and off the pitch. Really good people that have had a fantastic career. We obviously wish them well in the next stage of their career.
Charlie?
Hi, Ruben. Just talking about players, has a decision been made on Mikel Antonio's future? Can you say anything about his future?
No. I think whenever we have something to say, we announce it. I think Mikel's it's a unique situation with him in terms of how he's recovering from his injury. He's doing fantastically well. We'll support him with that. That's the main thing at the moment.
With the one,
A big out to you, Rich Moneymakers. Bosh. Big up, mate. Big up the legends. Hit the likes and subscribe your stream. It takes seconds. No PR, no bullshit. And you don't like it, fuck off. Only high standards on this channel. Thanks. Absolute thanks. That is a top comments, Rich Moneymakers. That is absolutely unreal, mate. But yeah, you're speaking the truth there. We only do land facts on this channel. Like some of the West Ham players. Do you, Josh? Yeah, some of them are quite good, to be fair. I'm a fan of Kudas, that West Ham got. He's a good player, he is, Adam. Very good. Rich Makers, I got some more transfer news. Daniel 14 is saying.
West Ham have been on lately. Have you felt the need to change anything? Maybe tactics, how you're doing training sessions, maybe even putting into a diary bonding session? Have you done anything like that, maybe?
Well, you're always looking. Your job is always to analyse and to look to see how you can improve and what you can do differently. At the same time, sometimes the result is the result, and you can end up chasing your tail if you're not too careful, because sometimes there's things that you've done well that you need to keep doing, and as I said, trying to improve in the things that didn't go so well. One thing you can say about this league is that the margins are so tight. You can see how competitive it is. But no one's getting away from the fact that we're disappointed from the season and how we are and where we're at. But we have to put that aside for the moment until we play the game on Sunday and hopefully go there with a good performance and a good points return.
You talked about the contribution of the 4 players who are set to leave this summer. What has been the contribution of Jared going off the pitch in particular? For example, that the draw with Spurs, and he said fingers have been pointed at him at times this season. He doesn't shy away from the responsibility that he has. He said everyone's working really hard, everyone's really looking forward to the last couple of games, really want to win. What's his contribution been off the pitch as a captain amongst the players? What have you seen?
I think he takes responsibility. He's honest. He's like a quiet leader, I would say. Leads by example. Does his best every day. isn't one that rants and raves, but when he speaks with authority, he speaks with intelligence. So he has the respect of everybody at the club, on and off the pitch, I would say. So he's been a pleasure for me to work with.
In terms of the defence, I know you've been asked about sort of the improvement that you've made in terms of the defensive record before you came in to now. We are obviously seeing late goals being conceded by the team. Last week, obviously, seems that mode really trying to get mass. Have you seen those moments beginning to sort of affect the confidence of your defenders in any way?
No, not really. I mean, it's part of football. It can happen. We had, the mistake. It's a mistake against Tottenham. We played well defensively. We were solid. We were good, but a mistake can happen, and you concede. That's the level. Against Brighton, we conceded 2 potential goal of the season candidates. Certainly, the last one. If you have that shot 100 times, you're probably not scoring it too many times. But that's just life. That's how it is. You have to go through these moments, and as I've said before, what we're going through now, it gives us great information. It gives us the foundation to go forward. It gives us the chance to know exactly what we need to do to change the dynamic and to move forward, and that's really exciting.
I find in terms of team news, any fresh injuries?
No, Edson Alvarez is back. He's had a issue with his back and had an injection a few days ago, so that's good. He's back in the squad. Apart from that, nothing. No new injuries.
I said finally, I will ask.
Okay.
It looks like Lucas back as well, because obviously he was quite emotional on the pitch on Sunday.
Yeah, sort of thing. I think Arsenal not getting to final has caused a few issues with the stupid sorting director. Don't worry about us signing more youngsters, because that will not include our PSR. All right, interesting. The only problem is that Egan Egbali still will not sack these clowns. That some of the senior members in the Chelsea club want expensive players because who want to win the Club World Cup. That's a good point, mate. That's a good point, Rich Honeymakers.
After I think he was booked. Have you spoken to him this week at all about?
Yeah, you do. Most definitely, mate. You need better players. Thanks, Rich Honeymakers. Spot on.
That emotional reaction, and you felt the need to do that?
Well, no, I mean, nothing special. Sometimes the conversation I have with the players are private, you know. But he's someone that cares a lot. He's going through a lot, of course, and I think we understand that. We support him, and he's fine. Okay.
Oh, some of them are very good. You know, like Cole Palmer. You know, Laniga is quite good. Reece James is good. Yeah, very good players, but we are no match for PSG or Inter. Thanks. Okay, so that was Graham Potter's press conference reaction as well. Yeah, Jellyfish Potter, I think he is a little bit out his step. I really do at times, you know. It's like tactically, he doesn't have a clue what he's doing. Let's get it right here, people, yeah? Let's absolutely get their narrative right, but big up to every single one of you live and logs in this evening. Much appreciated. So if you're new to our YouTube channel, why not consider hitting the subscribe button, as I upload plenty of Manchester United content. Also, talk about loads of other things apart from football, and I am bringing back F1 content on this channel, you know, all F1 content. So if you are an F1 fan, make sure you are subscribing. Potter is under pressure. He needs results. Facts, mate. He does, because, you know, obviously the West Ham fans, they weren't a fan of David Moyes because he wasn't playing attacking football. And then they appointed Ruben Lopetegui, which he wasn't doing much better. So, yeah. Right. Let's have one back and keep up the good work. Yes, Rich Makers. Yep. Let's have a look. Yeah, so the press conference, like I said, not really much to talk about on the press conference, but I'm going to talk about why I am now 100% Garnacho out. Now, you know me on this YouTube channel, I have defended Garnacho so many times, right? You know, I've even stuck up for him when perhaps, you know, I should be more brutal on him, but that miss yesterday and the way he was greedy in that, I have seen enough. Get Garnacho out of this football club immediately. He's got to go. He thinks he's prime Cristiano Ronaldo, but he's not. He is nowhere near prime Cristiano Ronaldo. Let's get it right here, people, yeah? Let's absolutely get it right. And if anyone thinks he is prime Cristiano Ronaldo, absolute delusional at the highest level. It's as simple as that. I mean, ridiculous, people. Absolutely ridiculous. Wow. Unbelievable. But, you know, it's like the potential's there for him to be successful, but he doesn't play the team game. And like I said, I've gained him so many chances now. So to me, he needs to just go, get out of this football club. It's as simple as that. Because to me, literally, look how much more better we're playing as a team yesterday after he got substituted. But, you know, it's like he almost overthinks things. He doesn't want to play the team game, but his time is done. Garnacho out, people. He's got to go. It's as simple as that. If he's holding the Manchester United team back, off you go. It's as simple as that. At the end of the day, people. Yeah, but let's get it right here, people. Yeah, let's absolutely get the narrative right. But let's see who is going to be the lucky one tonight, shall we? Who is getting that membership tonight? So let's shall we? See who's getting it. Okay, one membership. Agree. Here we go. Who's getting it in? One membership gifted. Joe Smith, music covers. He was a member once before, so congratulations, Joe Smith, music covers. You have earned yourself a Mr. Joshy J membership. So congratulations to you. Big up. Congratulations. Kozak told me that Spurs will win the final round. Kozak has predicted a lot right results. Sorry, Man United, bro. I mean, look, you know, Ange Postecoglou says, right, he always wins trophies in his second season, which has a high possibility it could happen. So, are we about to see it happen? I hope not, because I hope Manchester United can win. Because just imagine if Tottenham win the trophy where Arsenal won fuck all once again. You know, you won't hear the end again from Tottenham fans, will you? Be like, oh my goodness me. Just literally now be talking for England. Let's get it right here, people, yeah? Let's absolutely get the narrative right. Be like, talk, 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 talk. Oh, get out here, man. Literally, they win that Europa League, and I'm going to be seeing him at the highest level. Absolutely seeing him, people. Let's get the narrative right here, people, yeah? Let's absolutely get the narrative right. To me, nowhere near sustainable whatsoever. Let's get it right here. At least Man United goes to the final, not like Arsenal. Yep, I agree. 100% agree here, Rich Funnymakers. But, you know, to me, if Tottenham win that, it'd be an absolute disaster. Because, like I said, we won't hear the end of it on Tottenham fans. They'll be like going on and on and on. I think their last major trophy was 2008. Yes, it was. Sure, it was. Pretty sure it was. Yeah. But wow, unbelievable, unbelievable. But there you go. It is what it is, people. But yeah, this business with Ganacho, he needs to just jog on. It's as simple as that. He is not good enough. Ganacho out. Get out at Manchester United Football Club. You're not playing the team game. It's like you're not suiting to the right system. And yeah, recently overthinking things too greedy on the ball is what's letting Ganacho down. But I said Ganacho needs to go. And I stick by it as well because he does. You know, Ganacho has got to go. He's going to keep holding this Manchester United team back. Then he is part of the issue. It's as simple as that at the end of the day. But it's just absolutely unbelievable, people. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. How, you know, the standards in football has been lowered. It's as simple as that, you know. There's no doubt about it. The standards in football is on the floor. Thanks to like social media and yeah, just too many fans getting influenced and that. Where me on the Mr. Joshy J channel, we don't get influenced. We literally just say it how it is. We land the damn minerals on this channel. We really do. You rip them new asshole Man United. Don't beat Tottenham and Josh say absolutely, mate. We will do. Our source of director, Lunken Archie, but Egbali said no. Wow. It's like you see with Ganacho, thinking that he's prime Cristiano Ronaldo now, I wouldn't have a problem if he thought he was prime Cristiano Ronaldo, but he misses so many chances and he overthinks things. To me, not a proper leader, Ganacho. But, you know, sometimes he can still be decent in that, but unfortunately, not very often. It's as simple as that. But, you know, yeah, we'll wait and see what happens, people. But the Premier League season is nearing its conclusion, thank goodness. So I tell you what, it's like, as Adam Partridge said, he says that he could do for holiday, like how bad Manchester United have been, which is true, you know. He really could do for holiday, people. But yeah, you know, Miguel loves the Arsenal coach. Yep. What base? Returning makers. He loves to troll. Yep. Big up to you, Mop. Well, big up, mate. Good evening. Thank you for joining me this evening. What's good, Mr. Joshy J. Bash? Yep, I'm absolutely fine, thank you. I hope you're well. I hope your day's going good. And obviously, you know, yeah, it's just, if Tottenham win that Europa League, I mean, we won't hear the end of it, people, and they'll be bragging around it for a long time because they've not won a trophy since 2008. How are the standards? I mean, yeah, the standards, my standards are extremely elite, mate. They're not down on the floor like other supporters. My standards are elite. Not based only speak facts and Hi to you, yep. I found brown envelope in eGal chat. But yeah, it's like with Garnacho, the frustrating thing is that I think people have been trying to say to me that Garnacho is not good enough. And I'm not quite been able to draw in to saying Garnacho out. But what I seen yesterday, nowhere near as the same ball. That miss is shocking. And his team play as well, shocking, which is why he's got to go. Get Garnacho out of my football club. It's as simple as that. Get him out. Just so greedy, man. What are Man United going after in the transfer window? Strikers or defenders? Forwards, I reckon. I know I need United to mud those spud wanks. Big up to you, Brian CFC. Good evening, mate. Thank you for joining me this evening. Absolutely, mate. We have got to mud that outfit. Imagine if we lose to them. I'll be seeing him, mate. Literally, they win their first trophy since 2008. That is not a good look, mate. I'll be absolutely fuming at the highest level. I'll be seething. I'll be holding the team accountable. It's as simple as that. Lee Gunner's had enough of the Arsenal coach, but Egan will not have a word against him. Oh yeah, Egal talks football, yeah. It's the Tottenham DNA. Losers like goons. Ha ha ha. Well, at the end of the day, Brian CFC, I guess it is North London United, isn't it? Because don't forget what happened last year. North London together, North London United, because Arsenal fans were supporting Tottenham on the 14th of May last year. I mean, what a dark day for English football that was. It's like, get out here, man. Never forgive them for that. It's just shocking. This is why the standards in modern football is on the floor. I mean, would you get this in Spain? Would you get this in, say, the Turkish league, the Scottish league? No, you wouldn't. So why is it we get it in the PRMER league? Can I join your emergency streaming service when I can rant, please? Oh, yeah, too right. My next door neighbour hasn't said a word after being knocked out in the Champions League. Oh, that's funny, Rich Money Makers. That's hilarious, mate. Haha, yeah, that picture holding and trucks Rollins and Big Ange Postadog goes, oh, I always win trophies in my second season, mate. Well, here's your chance, Big Ange, but hopefully your team will be bottlers for our sakes. But yeah, the final, I cannot wait. It's going to be gold, isn't it? Absolutely amazing. So, yeah. I mean, the final is just going to be epic, isn't it? Rich Moneymakers knock on his door. But yeah, in terms of Manchester United now, to me, this is just a slow burner, honestly. Please do watch along. It depends because it's a final, mate. I might be watching it with family, so I might not be able to. But yeah. Anyway, the game against West Ham, we just need to get all 3 points against them. It's as simple as that in the end of the day. But anyway, that is the end of tonight's show, people. I really hope you enjoyed that. So I just want to say big up to everybody in the live chat. Big up to Downright Sorting. Big up to Adam Partridge. Big up to Rich Money Makers. Big up to Mob Boss. Big up to Brian CFC. And yeah, I would to watch the fan base hacks. Please don't go Good show. Oh, thanks. Night, Josh, mate. Have a good day tomorrow. Yes, and I will be flogging that, people, when I go to the Emirates Stadium to watch Arsenal women against Manchester United women tomorrow. So, yeah, I mean, I could go on a bit longer, but I'm running out of things to talk about. So, yeah, I'm going to wrap it up there. As always, thanks for all the support. You guys are legends. So, yeah, but let's see if anyone lying who I like. I can see Lee Gunner is still lying. He's been lying for quite a while, hasn't he? So, should we go Lee Gunner, people? He's still lying. Sound like lie. Redirects, here we go. Yep, Lee Gunner is still lying. So, yep, we're going with Lee Gunner, people. So make sure when you head over to his YouTube channel, you put Mr. Joshua J. Raid. Make sure you're subscribing to him. And, yep, I can't stand Spurs win the Europa League as championship fans because they would never shut about it. I hope Manchester United get the job done. Well, hopefully for you guys' sakes. Where's Adam Dahl 2025? I think he must be busy, rich money makers. But yeah, but yeah, make sure you head over to Lee Gunner's channel. You say Mr. Joshy J Raid and make sure you're liking and subscribing to his channel. Lee Gunner is a real proper fan about Arsenal. Yeah, he is, I agree. So, thank you all so much for watching. And, yep. And don't forget, Glazers out, Ineos out, and brown envelopes in the bin. Bye-bye.